Now the next point is next slide is or topic is the developer accountability. So the developers, obviously, this is an example of the developer accountability. Basically, what usually developers tend to do in a Scrum product project, and this is basically from if they are building a software product from that example. But based on the product you are building, these the work the developers do can change. So from software perspective, it can be like they code, they do programming, the developers do the designing of the architecture, they manage the servers, they create the documentation. It can be the product manuals, the test cases, requirements, anything. They design the databases. They do the testing of the code, and they do design the user interface as well. So what if you look at all these activities carefully, the key point to notice is they do all the activities required to build a increment of product, right? So they have all these kind of skills available within the Scrum team itself, which is enough to build, design, build, test, and deliver a product. Let's go to the developer accountability in more details. So basically, the developers are always accountable for creating a plan for the sprint. And what is that plan for the sprint? Is the sprint backlog itself, right? And then they are also accountable for insisting uh, the quality by adhering to definition of done. So whatever is written in the definition of done, they follow all those points within the definition of done so that they can deliver a high quality product. They adapt their plan day by day towards the sprint goal. Uh, so every day, based on the new information or new challenges they have faced, they keep adapting their delivery plan so that they can achieve the sprint goal, holding each other accountable as professional. So as there is no manager within the Scrum team, so how the management happens is is that basically the various team members within the developer team, they hold each other accountable as professionals so that they can successfully deliver the commitment for the sprint, which is the sprint goal. The specific skill needed by developers, they are often very broad, and it can vary on the domain of work. For example, let's say you are building autonomous car as compared to if you are building a motorcycle, right? The skill required in both these scenarios are going to be different. Or if you are building a software product, so based on different products you are building, or components of product you are building, the skill required for the developers who are building in that particular team can vary. And the developers are also committed to creating any aspect of usable increment every sprint.